First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to you, Akim and Yaquet, to believe in all sincerity. So, as you see here on your screen, the sandwich bag that costs more than $3,000. Here at the bottom, the sandwich bag is one of Pharrell Williams' latest designs for Louis Vuitton. It looks pretty basic, you know. Doesn't look worth $3,000, but yet, Jake's gonna, flock to pick this up, those that can afford it, or even those that can't afford it, nowadays. Jake try to, live above their means, right? So let's read this article and get some scriptures. Lord willing, this will be edifying. It says, carrying lunch into the office from home can be one way to save money, except perhaps when it is stored in Pharrell Williams Louis Vuitton sandwich bag costing over $3,000. Record producer and designer Williams, who was named men's creative director of the French luxury fashion house last February, has seemingly drawn inspiration from the classic paper sandwich bag for one of his latest designs, reimagining it as a high fashion accessory. And you can see this chick's carrying two, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It says, instead of paper, the large clutch bag seen tucked under the arms of models on the runway during Williams' debut collection on the Pont Neuf in Paris last June is made of cowhide leather in exactly the same color as the house famed paper shopping bags, the label said. The comparisons don't end here. Precisely folded to resemble its more quotidian counterpart, the accessory also features the iconic Louis Vuitton lettering as well as a blue fastening, evoking the gross-grained handles of the house bags to keep sandwich bags, or more likely, something more precious, secure. The piece went on sale on January 4th exclusively at the brand's West Hollywood pop-up store, retailing for $3,130. But it's not the first time that Louis Vuitton has drawn inspiration from everyday and traditionally much cheaper accessories. In its spring-summer 2007 collection, the fashion house paid homage to the budget-friendly checkered plastic laundry bags beloved the world over. In 2022, the brand also released a cross-body bag resembling a paint can, complete with metal handle, decorated with playfully reference to Louis Vuitton heritage. The paint can bag was designed by Louis Vuitton's late creative director Virgil Abloh, who in 2021 interview with Design Magazine Icon cited the artist Marcel Duchamp, renowned for transforming everyday objects into art, as one of his heroes. Other fashion houses have employed this approach too. In 2014, designer Ashish Gupta revamped the plastic grocery bag into a sequined statement piece at a premium price, saying that it paid homage to everyday life. It is also perhaps a revolt against the disposable nature of fast fashion, Gupta added in 2017 email to CNN. It's taking a classic but throwaway object and turning it into something with longevity that can be appreciated outside of its usual context for its timeless design quality. But such designs can court controversy and ridicule. In 2017, Balenciaga released a 2,145 bag that looked just like IKEA's iconic 99-cent crinkly blue Fracta bag and promptly went viral on social media. Okay. So you see this bag too as well is also as it states here at the bottom, 2007 Louis Vuitton paid homage to the humble laundry bag. You know, Balenciaga made a blue fracta bag. Let's look it up. Blue fracta. Wait. This is Balenciaga's blue fracta tote bag. Yeah, it looks pretty plain. Okay. The sandwich bag was made of cowhide. Who knows what this is made of? I'm not going to look it up. Just a couple images. Looks very plain, looks very simple, but you see it's worth two grandkids, right? So going back, there you have it. Louis Vuitton sandwich bags. And, you know, what comes to my mind is vanity. This stuff is vain. There's no need to pay that much for a bag just because it has some designer's name on it. Okay. But this goes to show you where our society is at, And there's going to be people that are going to pick this up. Okay. People are trendy. Matter of fact, the Stanley Cups, I know brothers know about those. These are making a big noise these days. Right? These ones. These tumblers, these mugs. And, people are looting the stores just to get them. Okay. But the point is that, this is vanity. And more than ever, we need to remember that we have to be content with our daily bread. Let's get that. The days of living in luxury are, pretty much over. It's getting very hard. It's getting very expensive nowadays. This is Matthew 6:11. No. Let's see. Well, let's get this. First Timothy 6:6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. Yeah, godliness with contentment is great gain. Yeah, being content with your lot. Appreciative of what Yahweh Bashim Yashai has given us.
Strong's G 841. Austarkaya.
Right. It's a sufficiency of the necessities of life. Right. And right now is the time to be more worried about necessities than luxuries. It says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be there with content." And that's so true. That's hitting very different nowadays, where you're just happy to make it. day to day, because building this society while it's crumbling is really counterproductive. Okay. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Right. And when you're rich, the rich and famous are tempted to and ensnared in many evils, okay, which drown men into destruction and perdition. Okay. A lot of freakisms going on up in Hollywood. When you really look at how they dress, in the catwalk, it's like, it's odd. And this is not bad, but you see some stuff that is just totally out there. You know. Let's get this. This is Job 1:21, and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. You're not taking anything with you. Okay. It says, Yahweh gave and Yahweh had taken away. Blessed be the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see, the Lord gives and the Lord takes. So it's best to be content with our daily bread, because, as it says here, stacking, riches and things of that nature, that's not really going to, benefit us. It's the treasures, okay, that we're laying up in heaven is what's really going to, save us from destruction, okay? And I'm not saying you cannot have nice things. I'm not saying that, you shouldn't work for yours. No, on the contrary, we have to sustain ourselves. But, this is vanity, it's to be quite honest. This is vain, and it's a sandwich bag. All right. It costs $3,000. That's what they're making it for, when really, I mean, you could literally go and get the paper sandwich bag for what? At the dollar store. Okay, for a couple dollars, So these are the kind of things you just have to, chuckle at. It's like, man, that's vain. Okay, that's and just because it has like some designer name on it, you know. This is Ecclesiastes 6:2. A man to whom the Most High hath given riches, wealth, and honor, so that he wanted nothing for his soul of all that he desireth. Yet the Most High giveth him not power to eat thereof. You see? So you can get riches, wealth, and honor to the point where you don't need nothing. All right? You don't desire anything, but the Most High, will have it to where you don't get to enjoy those things. It says, but a stranger eateth it. This is vanity, and it is an evil disease. You see, it's vanity. We're not going to take these things, and you got celebrities that have all these different types of stuff. In reality, it's only for a moment, and you don't have riches towards Yahweh Bashem Yashai. That's what's more important. Okay, again, it's good to have nice things. You know what I'm saying, but we're talking about a $2,000 sandwich bag. That's vanity. That's the point. You know what I mean? That's too much. Okay, and that's not really gonna save you. That's not conducive to salvation. Let's read this. Okay, this is Luke 12:15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. Right? It doesn't matter how much shoes you got, how much clothes, how much possessions, that's not what matters. What matters is if you're rich towards Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay. It says, and he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, this will I do. I will put down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. That's what happens to Jake. Jake gets all this stuff, and basically, has nowhere to put all his belongings, his watches, his shoes, his clothes, his jewelry, you know, and think that he's going to live off of that forever and be cool. Just sit back, drink, and be merry. It says, but the Most High said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? And basically, even when you die, people, they give away. I've heard of it. They give away your clothes, they give away your shoes. Your that's what wills are for, right? It says, so is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards the Most High. You have treasures, but are you rich toward Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Because that's really what's important, is being rich toward Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay. So I saw that. I thought that was, I had to do something on it, just spiritually reporting on that little bag. Okay. And again, it's nice to have things. It's beautiful to work and to be able to buy yourself things. That's cool. But a $2,000 sandwich bag made out of cowhide, you know, that's just vanity. We're not taking on that stuff, man. We're not taking nothing. We're born into this life naked. We're gonna leave naked. What matters is, ultimately, what we do, okay, to show our faith to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, our life doesn't consist of what we own. If anything, nowadays it's to the point where we have to start cutting things off and start understanding that, these things were, that were just to be able to sojourn here in Babylon, because it's getting real thick, real hectic. Okay, nowadays. Let's see. This is Luke 12:33. It says, sell that ye have. See, and this is in the red. This is the mind state of Yahushai. Okay, sell that ye have and give alms. I was looking up this word the other day. Alms.
Strong's G 1654.
Wow.
Ele'imasune. Ele'imasune.
Khan. Especially as exhibited in giving alms, charity, the benefaction itself, a donation to the poor, alms. You see, charity shall cover a multitude of sins. The scriptures say, it is better to give to receive. That spirit, that the disciples had. I mean, you read about it in the book of Acts. You read about, the church having nothing of their own, but all things alike. Okay, that is very deep, understanding to that. Well, I'm not going to get into that right now. It says, sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old. Let me read that again. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old. To see that Louis Vuitton bag, that'll eventually wax old, you see. But the bags, okay, that we're filling up, okay, are bags which will not wax old. It says, treasures in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupteth. You see, so thieves can't steal these riches, these treasures, which is really works, charity. What did you do with your grace period? Who are you? That's really what matters. Having this knowledge, is a pearl of great price. You sell it all for this. You put all your chips on this. This is what matters, not the vanity of this world. The scriptures tell you, the fashion of this world passeth away. There's a new world coming. We're in dwell of righteousness. You don't have to worry about keeping up with the Joneses or none of the vain things of this life. Scriptures speak about in Wisdom, the 5th chapter, what has riches and vaunting brought us. The 2/3, those that they seem to prosper in this world, the riches and the vaunting, the lifting themselves up of their mansions and all that. What is that going to bring? But see, the righteous are laying up treasures in heaven. Okay, so it says, where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupteth. Right. Yeah. These these material things, they corrupt. It's just for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, you know. So what you value the most, that's what your mind's going to be fixated on. So we got to value this truth. That's really what what matters. Okay. So it's a little lesson, not too long. I just saw this bag and I thought to do something on it. It's vanity. It's a sandwich bag, right? Well, that's what they're saying, but you know, just imagine what we're gonna wear in the kingdom. You know, look at this. The shorts don't even match the, I don't know. And then the writing Vuitton on the front and then the bottom are two different lettering. That's crazy. But I guess that's the fit, right? That's the fashion of this day, I guess. Any race. Let's go back. Luke 12:33. Sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old. I think that's what I'm going to call this lesson. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old. Okay. Bags which wax not old. Oh, let's get this in the NLT. I like the what it said here. Sell your possessions and give to those in need. This will store up treasure for you in heaven, and the purses of heaven never get old or develop holes. You see? And this is not a purse, but it's, it's going to be used as a purse. I don't think anybody's going to be putting sandwiches in it. Well, they might. It says, and the purses of heaven never get old or develop holes. Your treasure will be safe. No thief can steal it, and no moth can destroy it. You see that? So, Lord willing, you were edified. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to you, Akim and Yahweh, to believe in all sincerity. Shalom.